Today is your first day at a new job. Though you received offers from many different companies, the one you accepted was somewhat vague. Very Personal Assistant was the title. You weren't sure if very was just a descriptor to bring in applications, but either way, it intrigued you. So much so that you now stood in front of their building. A skyscraper similar to the others in the area, but there's something you quite can't put your finger on. It's something that makes it feel out of place. I suppose the same draw you had when you decided to accept the job offer is what's pulling your feet as you decide to walk in. Though the sidewalk outside was bustling with people, all looking as if they were in a big rush to their next destination, the inside of the building is stark in contrast. It's spacious, but devoid of life. A single security guard sitting at a main desk behind some computer screens. It's almost as if you were teleported to a different realm. You walk up to him, and before you can speak, he interrupts you in a gruff voice. "You are late. Take the elevator to the 82nd floor, and someone will be there to greet you. Here's your security badge." You just scan it in the elevator. Confused, you make your way to the elevators, checking your watch to see if it's no longer working. Once the doors open, you step in and scan the security pass. Then you hit the button for the 82nd floor. The elevator music plays as you ascend upwards. A screen plays a slideshow of almost suggestive-looking stock images of couples, drawing your confusion even more. There is no time displayed, so you take out your phone. To your surprise, it's also dead. How could you be so unprepared for your very first day? You thought to yourself. The elevator takes you to your destination and opens its doors with a ding. The confusion you felt prior has disappeared and turned into anxiety as you step out onto the floor. A timid man turns to face you with a mix of surprise and worry on his face. There you are. You know you're late, right? You are somewhat unconvinced, but in your confusion, you apologize anyway, determined to redeem yourself. Anyway, let's get you situated. My name is Junior, and I'll be able to get you sorted. You follow the shy man as he leads you through a labyrinth of cubicles. You try to peek into them to see what your potential coworkers might look like, but for the most part, they are empty. The ones that aren't just memorable, as you barely get a glimpse of the plain workers typing away. From the corner of your eye, you swear you see figures, but when you turn to face them, they are gone. Please stop wasting time. We have a tight schedule to follow. You quickly turn back to him before he abruptly stops in front of another elevator. This is the elevator to the CEO's floor. You will take it, you will go inside and press the up arrow. I won't be coming with you. You are on your own. Hopefully, you can impress him. Good luck. He pushes the button for you and begins to walk away. You thank him as you step into the elevator. Again, you scan your badge and push the button. The elevator is much more sleek than the first one you rode. Black marble lined with gold accents. This time the elevator plays a relaxing music, and a floral scent wafts through the compact space. Your mind reels at the oddity of it all. From the moment you walked into the barren building to the fact that this elevator has been traveling for longer than you would think one floor should take. You look up and a mirror on the ceiling reflects your image, and you feel yourself go into somewhat of a daze as your thoughts begin to slow. The floral scent keeps enveloping you more and more as you start to lose track of time. Eventually, you hear that familiar ding of the elevator as the doors begin to open. Still dazed, you walk into the grand office belonging to the CEO. You walk across the floor that matches the black marble of the elevator. tall pillars on either side of you reach to the unbelievably high ceiling. The walls are adorned with different paintings, all varying degrees of fluidity and depravity. Real-looking torches light up the room. For a brief moment, you wonder why those are so out of place for an office building. The room opens up into a large circular dome, and near the back is an ornate desk sitting in the middle. The CEO behind it is looking deep in thought. You approach the desk quietly, not wanting to disturb him. You jump as he suddenly turns to you and speaks in a booming voice. "You are late." You want to retort, but it gets stuck in your throat. He looks down at you with a stern look. His emotions are impossible to read. "Now, if I don't punish you, it would set a precedent that you are allowed to disregard the rules and set a low standard. We cannot have that, can we?" You shake your head as his demeanor makes you speechless. "Speak, little one." You respond with a no, and he still looks at you expectantly. You add a "sir," and he seems very pleased. You watch as he stands up and are shocked how absolutely tall and muscular this man is. "Now, instead of having you just stand there and gawk, I want you to lay on your stomach on top of that spanking bench and wait." Your eyes drift to where he is pointing, surprised to see a black leather spanking bench near the wall. To the left of it is a tall black cabinet, and beside it is a sitting area. You're surprised you didn't notice it when you walked in, but you quickly shake that thought out of your head as you make your way over. You pause for a moment, seeing the fur rug cover the floor underneath the bench, wondering, should you remove your shoes? "Keep your shoes on and hurry up. I don't need to waste any more of my time. Close your eyes when you get to the bench and keep them shut." Without turning to him, you walk up to the spanking bench, quickly getting into position that's most comfortable to you. The embarrassment finally hits you as you become hyper-aware you're sticking your ass out to your new employer. You wonder how it's come to this. You strain to listen to his footsteps as they first walk around you, and then to the left, where the cabinet stands. You continue straining, trying to figure out what he's doing. The cabinet shuts, making you flinch as he approaches. "Punishment is a necessary tool to maintain control over subordinates. Though I have a fondness for doling out punishments, I'm gracious enough to know how important rewards are as well. Impress me here, and I may be kind." You reply with a "yes, sir," and you can hear his approval as he steps towards you. "You will count each hit for me. I will keep going until I am satisfied. If you lose track, I will start again." Without waiting for a reply from you, he releases his first hit, catching you off guard, making you yelp at the harsh sting. You regain composure as he begins counting as he relentlessly attacks your ass. "Good girl, show me why you deserve to be here." The hits begin to blend together as the pain builds in pleasure. Keeping your eyes closed, you can't help notice a warm tickle from your stomach down to your lower areas. Hearing his sultry voice call you a good girl awakens a new feeling as you start to moan and whimper at his onslaught of hits. "Your moaning and whimpering is making me very happy. I love how you look. Look at this ass. It's absolutely beautiful. And the perfect color is coming out. You should know that I'm getting a great deal of satisfaction from this. I knew today would be a wonderful day. I just knew it when I woke up. I can tell you really enjoy this as well. You indeed look very turned on. Love it. Just a few more. The floral scent from the elevator returns and envelops your quivering body. Need seeps into your mind as the CEO speaks up again, seemingly with the same emotion. Now, you may open your eyes now, pet. You took your punishment with such grace. Sit up. Let me see your face. Your eyes meet, and you can see how dilated his pupils are. An almost animalistic look fills them. As you stare deep into them, you see your own reflection of that same primal deed. He takes you into a vicious kiss, dominating and rough. You melt into it, wanting it to last forever. As he starts to remove your top, he breaks the kiss momentarily. Now, pet, it's time for your reward. As with many of my ASMRs, you will have to go to Patreon to see the very, very, very naughty parts. That's patreon.com/depravederos, and I want to thank my Patreons for their support.